Good evening. Ontario is reporting its highest daily COVID-19 case increase since early October. Medical experts say the steady climb in cases is expected. But while the province is taking steps to try and stop the spread, some say their efforts aren't focusing on the right places. Armaliha Sheikh has our top story tonight. Residents in the Parkdale community have come together to raise their voices against what they're calling a culture of anti-Black racism at Parkdale Collegiate Institute. Now, this comes after a teacher showed up to their grade 9 class for Halloween wearing blackface. The incident happened on October 29th. The Toronto District School Board says the teacher has since been placed on home assignment, but those rallying today say that's not good enough. They're calling for stronger action from the board, including the termination of the teacher in question. Families are also calling for a long-term solution to dismantle anti-Black racism, including anti-Black racism training for all Ward 7 staff. Let's take you live now back to Sherway Gardens, where the police chief is updating the latest on the shooting investigation. Let's listen in. That was interim police chief James Raymer updating media on the situation out at Sherway Gardens. What we know right now is all suspects have left. There is no suspect description at this time. Now, police do believe that there was one shooter. He also said there may have been injuries, but they're not related to gunfire. Now, the police are appealing for witnesses, anyone that might have been at the mall, to come forward who might have more information on the shooting. Now, we'll have more on this investigation live from the scene coming up later on in the show. Scenes that resemble a war zone. I'm Melissa Nakhavoly in Barrie. That's how officials are describing what we're looking at right here in the south end of the city. You can see homes are completely destroyed, cars flipped over on their roof, and debris everywhere. We're told the cleanup will likely take days after a tornado touched down, completely destroying this area. Good morning, Mel. Big election, but not much has changed in this area. The Greater Toronto area remaining a Liberal stronghold. The Liberals winning almost every riding in the area, including this one here in Toronto Centre. As you mentioned, it was a pretty disappointing night for Green Party leader Anna May Paul, losing to Liberal incumbent Marcy Ian. We're just live outside of her headquarters here, where it was a pretty busy night last night. Good morning, Mel. Yes, it's been a very difficult task for the city to try and reach that mark and try to figure out what it will take to get those unvaccinated population to get their shot. And it's a question they've been trying to tackle for months now. And to address this, they've launched yet another vaccination campaign, this one called Days of Action. Now, they'll be holding multiple clinics throughout the city, including this one here at Shepherd West Station, where we're live at currently. And now we spoke with Mayor John Tory earlier this morning on BT about getting the over 300,000 people to roll up the sleeves. Have a listen. One of the biggest bands in the world is branching out, BTS, and NFT kind of has a good ring to it, doesn't it, Richard? I would love it if they would sell like a dance tutorial after seeing those moves that we just saw there in that video. Amazing.
I could do that. I can get down when I have to.
I know you can. I've seen it. Now, Nike's famous slogan is just do it, but we might want to add virtually to the end of that tagline. Richard Southern is back with us this hour. And Richard, a new meme is taking over the internet and has something to do with the Delta variant.
Yeah, I mean, it's part, I guess, a little sad, Melissa, part funny. You've seen these, right? This is, on one side it says my fall plans, and it's something good, and then the Delta variant, something that's derailing it. Finally, my fall plans, the cookie box full of cookies, but oh no, the Delta variant, it's actually full of sewing materials.
I feel that one. I think I've been there before, yes.
Yeah.
And Richard, there's also one that I made, and I want to show you.
Well, let me read it then. Oh, it says, my fall plans, working with literally any capable city news reporter, the Delta variant. Oh, I thought we were on good terms, Melissa.
Zing, zing. I'm sorry. I'm Melissa Nakhavoly in Mississauga Celebration Square, where an event honoring and recognizing the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation is currently taking place. Just one of the many events happening across the GTA.
Melissa, I understand the snake has escaped and is in the city newsroom right now, so watch out for that. Okay?
Don't you even start with that, Richard. Oh, my goodness.
Unconfirmed reports it is in the city newsroom right now.
If that were true, I would not be in the city newsroom right now. I'd be somewhere else. I'd be long gone, that's for sure. Wow, that's one big snake. We've seen this at grocery stores across the country. The price of food at an all-time high. But one restaurant in the GTA is looking to curb food waste by rewarding customers who do not leave food behind. All right, thank you for watching. You can catch the news anytime on our website, citynews.ca. And we'll have more for you tonight on City News at 11. Hockey night in Canada is next. Enjoy the game. Montreal at Detroit.